Okay, here we go. This is where I exited the last time. And by the way, a little correction. It wasn't Figueroa Street. I think it was Flower Street. I may stand corrected when I came out of the bridge the last time. But look at the panorama here. In some survey, the Bonaventure Hotel was listed, it says on the website, as one of the top 40 or whatever iconic buildings. And it was used in several movies. I like the circular structure where it has that really funky, like sci-fi vibe and energy about it. Wow. I want to stay focused and not to get too distracted as far as opera is concerned, but you can see how close everything is to where everything is close by. Just a word about opera. People have this idea or this misconception that opera, that it's a lot of yelling and screaming in a different language, mostly Italian. But there's a lot of misconceptions about opera, or that it's highbrow, or that it's just upper echelon. No, not in LA opera, that everyone is drawn, and especially with so much promotion now, and with the Metropolitan Opera, where they update different productions to make it relatable. What we were saying earlier, to make it relatable, where they're doing Rigoletto, I think in the 1920s now, instead of the Duke's Palace, and La Forza del Destino was updated to like an I can't pronounce this, like an apocalyptic time, and where the father, where he's like a grand politician now, hosting a premiere in the hotel, as opposed to the count or the duke, to make it relatable. But it's a story where you sing the words. Solomon said there's nothing new under the sun. Love, hate, passion, revenge, forgiveness, politics, violence. Someone once said that's all a day's work in opera. So it's stories and things to make it relatable. I didn't know what an opera was until my late father took me, and I fell in love with it immediately. Okay, what street is this? It says 5th Street over there. So I think that this is Figueroa, or I said Flower, I think it was Figueroa Street. And another thing, people say, oh, they're not into opera, that they don't care. But again, you start singing a few notes, everyone will sing along. In other words, certain melodies are so universal, or like with the Merry Widow, for example, that the waltz, I'll just sing 4 notes, or with like Donna e Mobile, and then everyone, oh, they don't care for it, let's sing along. Like, for example, this song has been translated like 22 languages. Everyone has, from bass to soprano, has been singing it, and us tenors in between. Let me see how it's going to come out. Strings are sighing, why deny that I love you? Now they sigh and soft reply, I love you too. Music says, that's a little bit too high. Music says it's simply, hear each loving tone. Yes, it's true, it's you, I love alone. Got all that? Okay, we're gonna go inside the Bonaventure now. Listen to the waltz, I hear the rhythm, hear the sweet voice of the music, hear it murmur its message of sound advice. Let's go lightly into paradise. Listen to the bells of the ballroom. There are partners to be chosen. To delay would be a sin. Oh, very well, then let's begin. Okay. And I do sing in English too. And without an accent. I was born here. But I'm not used to singing in English, so it kind of sounds a little bit weird, me singing in English. Okay, we'll be back in a few moments.